Welcome to Old Coin Spot, another thrilling journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today's spotlight is on a powerful piece of American history, a coin that might just be hiding in your collection. First up, the 1971 Eisenhower silver dollar with no mint mark. A coin that's far more than just metal. This beauty represents a nation's pride, a tribute to a legendary man, and a treasure that could be worth thousands in the right hands. The Eisenhower dollar series was introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing, two monumental achievements that shaped America's destiny. But among these coins, one stands out as exceptionally valuable: the 1971 no mint mark Eisenhower dollar. It's not just a tribute, it's a treasure. So why does the no mint mark 1971 Eisenhower dollar matter so much? Typically, coins minted in Philadelphia didn't carry a mint mark in that era. But here's where it gets interesting. The 1971 issue was the first year of the Eisenhower dollar, and due to special minting processes, silver content experimentation, and limited circulation release, some Philadelphia strikes were made with special silver compositions, and many of these are believed to be errors or test strikes. What makes these specific no mint mark coins incredibly rare is that they might have been struck on a silver planchet by mistake, something that was only meant for special collector sets. This possibility has turned the ordinary-looking 1971 no mint mark coin into a high-value collector's dream. Imagine holding a piece of silver that was never meant to be in the hands of the public. Some of these rare pieces have shown unique luster, unusual weight, and even distinctive sounds when dropped, signs that silver might be hidden beneath the surface. And that's what drives collectors wild. It's the mystery behind these coins that fuels the excitement. Could your coin be one of these rare test strikes? Could your no mint mark Eisenhower dollar from 1971 be made of silver instead of copper nickel? That's the golden question, or rather, the silver one. These coins are often underestimated. Most people toss them into change jars or coin folders without a second glance. But the trained eye of a collector, or the lucky eye of someone watching this video right now, might just spot the one that others missed. And if you do, your life could change. Let's talk numbers. In high-grade conditions, especially if the coin is mistakenly struck on a silver planchet, the value can skyrocket. We're not talking about $1,000 or $5,000. We're talking about up to $10,000 or more depending on grade, confirmation of silver content, and demand. That's a serious chunk of change for a coin that could have slipped through the cracks. Even circulated versions, if verified to be struck on silver, can fetch thousands. That's why coin grading and silver testing matter. If you think you have one of these coins, consider getting it graded by PCGS or NGC and tested for silver content. The grading label alone can massively boost the value. One of the confirmed 1971 no mint mark silver Eisenhower dollars once sold for over $6,000 at auction. Imagine that. And that wasn't even a proof coin, just a high-grade, mysterious piece that caught the right buyer's attention. Who's to say yours won't be next? And here's a fun twist: some of these coins were released by accident. They weren't supposed to be in circulation. That fact alone makes them incredibly sought after. Collectors love a good story, and when rarity meets a mistake from the mint, you get a coin that people will fight to own. If you've got a 1971 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark, hold it close. Don't just spend it or toss it aside. Examine the weight. Look at the edge. Does it seem heavier? Is the edge silver-colored instead of showing the usual copper-nickel sandwich pattern? These signs might just tell you that you've struck silver, literally. This coin has become a symbol of American resilience, innovation, and unexpected wealth. It's more than just metal. It's a piece of a nation's spirit and a story of hidden value. That's what makes it so special. That's what makes it worth the hunt. Ladies and gentlemen, never underestimate the power of a single coin. That forgotten Eisenhower dollar from 1971 with no mint mark could be the jackpot you've been waiting for. Always check your change, look through your old coin folders, and don't stop hunting. Because the 1971 no mint mark Eisenhower dollar is not just valuable, it's legendary. And if you find one, seal it, grade it, and protect it. It might be your gateway to a five-figure payday. Next up, the 1972 This Eisenhower silver dollar. If you're holding one in your collection or even tucked away in a family drawer, don't let it go. This is no ordinary dollar. This is a piece of legacy, history, and potentially a small fortune. The Eisenhower dollar series was minted to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing. Two monumental moments in American history captured in one stunning piece of silver. And while many Eisenhower dollars were released for general circulation in copper-nickel, the 1972's edition is in a league of its own. This one was never meant to jingle in pockets. It was crafted as a collector's piece, a brilliant specimen of American pride struck in 40% silver. Now what makes the 1972's Eisenhower dollars so special is not just the silver, or the mirror-like proof finish, or even the low mintage compared to circulating coins. It's the growing attention from collectors and investors alike who now realize that this coin is rising fast in value, and the potential for even higher future value is very real. Back in the day, these coins were sold by the U.S. Mint in special blue envelopes, for uncirculated, and brown boxes, for proofs. But many have gone missing over time, damaged, tarnished, or melted down. That makes surviving high-quality specimens, especially those graded by top agencies, highly desirable today. The silver content alone gives this coin intrinsic worth. It's 40% silver, which is far more than the average modern coin. With the global value of silver rising steadily, that base value alone continues to climb. But this is just the beginning. What collectors really pay for is rarity, condition, and certification, and that's where this coin can shine brighter than most. Currently, the 1972's Eisenhower dollar in uncirculated or proof condition can fetch anywhere between $2,000 to $600 depending on its grade. But here's the incredible part: ultra-high-grade examples, especially those graded PR69 or PR70 Deep Cameo by PCGS or NGC, have sold for over $24,000 at auction. Yes, that's right, a single Eisenhower dollar from 1972 can bring in a $1,000 payday if it's flawless. And the potential doesn't end there. As time goes on, these coins are becoming harder to find in top condition. The number of available high-grade examples will only go down as more coins get lost, mishandled, or aged. That's exactly what makes rare, pristine coins go up in value over time. Scarcity meets demand. Many experts believe that the 1972's Eisenhower silver dollar is an undervalued gem in the coin market. Compared to other silver coins, it still sits at an affordable entry level, but with plenty of room to grow. Think of it like a classic car from the 70s, beautiful, iconic, and once overlooked, but now turning heads and commanding high prices. And here's what makes it even more thrilling: most of the public still doesn't realize the true value of these coins. That gives collectors and smart investors a head start. If you find one in top condition, or if you already have one preserved in its original mint packaging, you might be sitting on a future treasure. Coin grading plays a huge role in determining maximum value. A raw coin may go for a few $dozen, but once it's certified and slabbed with a near-perfect grade, its market price can shoot up dramatically. That's why collectors today are sending these coins in droves to grading companies, hoping to capture the next big payday. In 2023, a PR70 Deep Cameo 1972's Eisenhower silver dollar sold for over $26,500 at auction. And the demand hasn't stopped since. These coins are featured in collector sets, coin shows, and even investment portfolios. The best part? They're still out there, in old collections, in bank boxes, even at estate sales. If you're lucky enough to own one, now is the time to protect it, grade it, and prepare it for the growing collector's market. Even if you buy one today, you're investing in a piece of history that's built to rise in value. This isn't just a coin, it's a story sealed in silver, a tribute to American greatness, and a quiet powerhouse in the numismatic world. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1972's Eisenhower silver dollar is not just valuable, it is rising in worth and respect every single year. It holds beauty, rarity, silver, and symbolism, everything collectors crave. And as interest in silver coins continues to surge globally, your 1972's might just become a showstopper at a future auction. So hold on to it. Seal it, grade it, and treasure it, because the time will come when this coin will be more than a collector's item, it will be a legendary asset. Stay alert, stay curious, and keep hunting because the next big coin market explosion could very well begin with the coin in your own hands. Next up, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark. This isn't just a coin. It's a tribute, a celebration of 200 years of freedom, and a piece of American pride that collectors around the world are searching for. The Eisenhower bicentennial dollar is unlike any other. It's the only dollar coin that proudly displays dual dates, 1776 to 1976, symbolizing 2 centuries of American independence. This commemorative piece was struck with intention, pride, and a strong patriotic spirit. It was released to honor the United States bicentennial, a moment that stirred hearts across the nation and brought history into the hands of the public. Now what makes the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark so special is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. And during that time, Philadelphia did not mark its coins with a mint mark. So when you see this coin without a mint mark, you're holding something that was made right where America's coinage began, the birthplace of American currency. That detail alone carries historical weight. But beyond its symbolism and origin, this coin is also turning heads for its market value. Collectors and investors alike are beginning to realize just how powerful the 1976 Eisenhower dollar can be, especially in high-grade condition. It's not just a collector's piece. It's becoming an asset, and the world is watching. Demand for the 1776 to 1976 no mint mark Eisenhower dollar has grown significantly in the last few years. With coin shows returning, online marketplaces booming, and silver demand skyrocketing, more and more collectors are chasing after flawless examples of this iconic coin. The number of buyers has gone up, and so has the competition. The market for this coin is very much alive. While many of these coins were released for circulation, only a small percentage survive today in pristine condition. Coins that were kept in mint sets, stored safely, and preserved carefully have now become the holy grail of collectors. Especially those graded MS65 or higher by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Right now, the value of a 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark can vary widely. In circulated condition, it can be modest, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the rarest and most valuable condition this coin can exist in. And when it reaches that level, the price climbs into the hundreds. In fact, some top-grade examples have sold for more than $21,000 at auction. Yes, that's correct. A single coin that you might overlook in a drawer could bring in thousands. It's not just the grade that matters, it's also the type. While many of these coins were struck in copper-nickel for circulation, there are versions in 40% silver that were made specially for collectors. If you have a no mint mark 1976 Eisenhower dollar and suspect it might be silver, it could be part of a special variety accidentally struck or misplaced, and that increases its value dramatically. The story of this coin goes deeper. The design on the reverse of the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar features the Liberty Bell in front of the moon, a bold statement of America's revolutionary past and its ambitious future. That image alone makes this coin historic, timeless, and unforgettable. The design was chosen by public competition, giving everyday Americans the chance to contribute to history. It's more than art, it's patriotism engraved in metal. What collectors love most about this coin is the combination of history, beauty, and rarity. It marks a milestone no other dollar coin does. And because it was only issued for a limited time, its collectability is locked in. Every year that passes, fewer high-quality examples remain, and that scarcity is what drives value. This coin was built during a time of national pride and celebration. The mid-70s were filled with patriotic energy, and this coin captured it all. It was never just meant to be spent. It was meant to be remembered, to be passed down, and to be treasured. That's why those who held on to it, especially in uncirculated or mint condition, are now seeing their patience pay off. So what does the future hold for this incredible coin? Many experts believe its value will continue to climb. As more collectors enter the market and as existing high-grade examples are locked away in private collections, the competition will heat up. The supply is fixed, no more will ever be made. But the demand is growing. And that's exactly how a valuable coin becomes even more valuable over time. If you're holding one of these coins today, don't let it go without understanding what you have. Take a good look at its condition. Check for any signs of silver. And if it looks uncirculated or sharp in detail, consider sending it in for professional grading. You might be holding a coin that could fetch hundreds, even thousands, in today's market. Remember, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark is not just a commemorative piece. It's a snapshot of American greatness. A coin born from celebration, struck with care, and now standing as a symbol of value in the world of collectors. So treasure it, protect it, and if you find one in brilliant condition, hold on to it like a diamond. Because in the hands of the right collector, it might just become one. Next up, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary coin. But when you dig deeper into its history, rarity, and growing market appeal, you realize this coin could be the golden ticket many collectors dream of. The Eisenhower dollar was issued between 1971 and 1978, honoring one of America's greatest military leaders and presidents, Dwight D. Eisenhower. These coins were not just monetary instruments. They were icons of American strength, pride, and leadership. The 1977 issue, particularly the version without a mint mark, carries forward that powerful legacy while adding its own touch of mystery and potential fortune. The no mint mark version of this coin was minted in Philadelphia. During that time, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark on its Eisenhower dollars, unlike the Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, mints. That's what makes the no mint mark 1977 Eisenhower dollar a unique variety. You're holding a coin that originated from the historic heart of American coinage, crafted in the oldest active mint in the United States. But history is only one part of the story. Value is what brings excitement to collectors, and the 1977 no mint mark Eisenhower dollar is slowly becoming one of the most searched for coins in American numismatics. Though millions were made, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially one that has been carefully preserved or professionally graded, is getting harder every year. You see, many of these coins were used in everyday circulation. They were spent, scratched, worn down, and forgotten. But the few that were stored properly, kept untouched in rolls, or sealed in mint sets have become incredibly valuable today. When sent to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, a high-grade 1977 Eisenhower dollar can shock even seasoned collectors. At auctions, certified coins in grades like MS66 or MS67 have reached prices of several $100s. And in rare cases, coins that show perfect luster, flawless strikes, and zero marks can fetch up to $16,000 or more. That's a massive return for a coin that originally carried just a $1 face value. It's proof that rarity and condition can turn even the most humble coin into a sought-after prize. So where can you buy one of these hidden gems? Online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are gold mines for collectors. You'll find both raw and graded examples there. But you must be careful, always buy from reputable sellers and check for authentication. Also, local coin shows and dealers can sometimes yield incredible finds at great prices, especially if you know what you're looking for. Now let's talk about selling. If you're lucky enough to own a high-quality 1977 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark, you have options. You can sell directly through online auction platforms or take it to a coin dealer for an in-person evaluation. But if it's in top condition, your best bet is to get it graded first. Grading adds authenticity, establishes value, and helps you command a much higher price. Sealing the coin in a slab from PCGS or NGC is like locking it in a time capsule. It preserves the condition, confirms the grade, and gives confidence to buyers. Without grading, your coin's value might be underestimated, or worse, it could be overlooked entirely. So if you're serious about making the most out of your coin, grading is the smartest step. Now you may be asking, should I keep it or sell it? That depends on your goals. If you believe in the future of rare coin values and want to hold a piece of American history, keep it sealed and safe. But if you're ready to capitalize on a hot collector's market, selling at peak demand might be your perfect move. Either way, you're in a win-win situation. This coin's value is only going up. As the Eisenhower series continues to gain respect in the numismatic community, these coins are being added to more and more serious collections. And since the series only ran for 8 years, the window for collecting high-grade examples is limited. That makes every surviving coin even more precious. Collectors love this coin not just for its monetary worth, but for what it represents, a time when America honored both its leadership and space exploration. The reverse of the coin shows the majestic eagle landing on the moon, echoing the Apollo 11 mission, which ties Eisenhower's era to the space age. It's a blend of history, symbolism, and ambition. Even more exciting is the fact that many 1977 Eisenhower dollars have never been searched for errors. Some collectors are now discovering coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or unique planchet defects. These errors, especially in no-mint mark coins, can push values into the thousands. It's a hidden layer of opportunity that many people still overlook. So if you've got a 1977 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark in your collection, it's time to treat it like the treasure it is. Whether you're storing it for the long haul or preparing it for auction, you've already taken the first step by recognizing its potential. And if you're looking to buy one, act fast. As more collectors wake up to the value of these coins, prices will only go higher. Ladies and gentlemen, coins like this are more than just currency. They're stories. They're history you can hold. And in the case of the 1977 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark, they're keys to unlocking real value in the coin world. Don't miss your chance to own or profit from this piece of American legacy. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow collectors and treasure hunters. The world of coins is full of surprises, and your next one might already be sitting in your pocket, your drawer, or your safe.